What's up, guys? FSC Trucking. I just got back from doing a quick load for Crystal Miller with her curtain side trailer. So we're gonna get into what that was real quick to show you a little piece of what that load was and what we did. Well, like I said earlier in the video, I'm just getting back from that. And we're trying to get a bunch of work done if we can, between getting Black Dog ready to go on his next run, getting that trailer fixed up, getting ready to go on that next run, and get some progress done on Shimon's Cabover, and hopefully some pieces dropped off to make old look new again. So with that, let's go ahead and get into today's video and let you guys see what exactly we're doing. So Black Dog's gonna need a lot of work, both on the cosmetic side and on some of the mechanical side. Actually, what it really needs is elimination of an oil leak. So it's a pretty substantial oil leak. It's not a big problem. I mean, you just keep adding oil to it. It's not I don't know. I've had worse oil leaks. Actually, I think Orwell was actually worse at the time I took Orwell apart. But Black Dog, I would really like, especially since the problem with that oil leak isn't so much that it's a hard thing to fix. The problem is the parts are all the way down in Milwaukee. So it's like an hour-and-a-half ride to get to Inland Diesel, because Caterpillar is literally close to here in Green Bay. Cummins is close to here in Green Bay. I'm not a fan of the customer service at Cummins when you call them on the phone, but when you walk in the door, perfect. But Cummins on the phone is terrible. Detroit Diesel, they're all the way down by Milwaukee. So yeah, I did do a quick update for Grinding Gears. Shimon put that on his channel on what was going on with this. Now, some of that update went on to his channel, but as far as this truck goes, as of right now, there's a lot of things that we said we're probably gonna do to this truck that we're not gonna do initially. And there's a big reason for that. Let's get into that right now. Cue the music.
Pow.
What's up, guys? Steve here. Hey, it is quite possible that I have absolutely lost my mind, but then again, that's a good thing. I got a brand new sponsor to bring you guys. That's right, we're partnering up with 4 State Trucks. 4 State Trucks, the home of friends of ours, Chrome Shop Mafia, are gonna help me out with Black Dog here. Now, Black Dog needs a lot of attention here when it comes to its overall appearance. Not so much performance, but definitely its appearance. Could definitely use some help here. So with that, we're gonna go ahead, partner up with 4 State Trucks, home of, like I said, the friends of ours, Chrome Shop Mafia, and get Black Dog done. Now, not only that, but we're also gonna give our absolute damnedest to keep our promises and to continue working with some badass people and get this thing to start, run, drive, look really good. It will not be roadworthy, but it will look a lot better and show progress as to what we can do with these partners that I have built up. Now with that, what is the goal between this truck and Black Dog? Well, the goal is, if there ever was a better name for a truck show that I should be part of, is Guilty by Association Truck Show. That's right, this truck and Black Dog are gonna be a Guilty by Association Truck Show, GBATS as a lot of people call it, on September. That's in Joplin, Missouri, right underneath the bobsled side. That's right, boys and girls. We're going to be at the home of the Chrome Shop Mafia. I'll be towing this out there with Black Dog. That's the plan. But we got a lot of big stuff going up. Either way, September 25, 26, and 27, right there in Joplin, Missouri. Right there, 4 States Truck. You know, right across from the Petro and a Pilot right there. What is it, Exit 2, Highway 43, I think it is. 42, 43. I don't remember. Either way, Exit 2, Joplin, Missouri. 4 State Trucks. Get and check us out there. Me and a bunch of YouTuber friends are going to be over there. Guilty by Association Truck Show. Like I said, perfect name. I've never been there, but I'm real excited to do it. So meet me, meet a bunch of my YouTuber friends, come out. We should have merch out there too. With that, give 4 State Trucks some love, Chrome Shop Mafia some love. Check out my buddy Grinding Gears, Shimon. We're gonna do our very best to get this truck looking a lot better and get this ready to go out there. Yeah, did I bite off more than I could chew? Possibly. But let's go ahead and get it done anyway. With that, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I'll take mine medium rare. But be sure to check out these badass trucks. Guilty by Association Truck Show, Chrome Shop Mafia, 4 States Truck, Joplin, Missouri, September 25, 26, 27. Be there. All right, now that we got the promo for the truck show done, let's get into what we got going on here. So what I have done is I went and picked up some totes. Reason for the totes, waste oil. Real simple. It's easier to move around, and it's palletized so I can move it with the forklift truck. They fit in my dually. 2 totes will fit in my dually easy. Good to go. This one here, this is Scrapper Mike's. So what we're doing with this one is Scrapper Mike is going to take that nasty, yucked up, no good diesel fuel from that truck. He'll burn it in a heater or something. It's no good for us what we want to do. So them tanks are going to be coming off. The wheels are all going to be coming off. We're sending them all out to get polished. That's step 1. So Mike's going to take them totes. The other 2 totes I got to put somewhere else. And then here in a little bit, when Jen gets here at my pickup truck, we're going to have to go out to go get some tires, because if you guys remember, previous video, we lost some tires, or sorry, we lost 1 tire on my double drop, and I'm still sitting on my spare. So I really don't want to do that, because I'm getting ready to haul a much lighter load this time, but we don't want to run without a spare, because sometimes these little tires are a little hard to find out on the road. And to be honest, I really prefer to run the Michelins to the Bridgestones. Michelins are more money, but they're better. But you see, that's what's left of the Bridgestone that I was running. And that tire wasn't all that old. I can show you a clip when we put that tire on. And I can tell you about how long that was. So that tire is not old enough to have that happen. But yet it did. It's just the way luck would have it sometimes. So that tire was on the inside position right here. And when it blew, you could see it did some damage on the back of the trailer and popped out my strobe. And you can see where that was flapping around. It took what little paint was left on it and ground it smooth. So yeah, so now she's rusty. So that's my spare tire sitting on a steel wheel that we mounted on there. So we got a little bit of damage we have to repair. So yeah, we want to get stuff done on Black Dog. We want to get this done. And we got today and tomorrow to do it. Ugh. I'm probably not getting everything done, but we're going to get done as much as we can. So that's the game plan. With that, let's wait for Jen to get here and then we'll get started. There she is. Here's my baby. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Thanks for bringing me my truck.
You're welcome.
Hey, Kissy.
Hi.
Alrighty. May as well leave it around. We're just going to lock up and get out of here. Alright, so Jen brought me my pickup. Well, normally if I'm gone and no one's here to shop, I'll leave it inside or something, but this was a quick in and out, and I didn't figure Shimon's truck would be sitting here. And I got all that empty space up forward and not room to bring the dually in, and then I had to rearrange everything. So I'm like, you know what? I just had Jen drop me off and then pick me up, or at least bring me my truck. So with that, all right, we're gonna go over and get tires, and then we'll get started on this. Alrighty, don't laugh everybody, but when Jen drives this thing, I have to fix everything. So seats got to go way back and then down and then a touch forward. And then when we ordered this truck, I ordered it with the pedals that'll come up closer to her. So, oh, you already changed it?
Back, yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
It takes a lot for me to get set up and ready to ride here.
Every time she drives it, everything is so off. Because she's literally like 5 feet.
It's for tiny people.
Yeah, and I'm like 6 foot, so. I gotta adjust the mirrors now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, if I had a nicer truck, it'd have memory like your car does.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be nice,
that
yeah.
Would be real nice.
Yeah, that package. The package I didn't buy. Yeah, we actually custom ordered this truck because I was real insistent. I didn't want to deal with the diesel. So we ordered this with the Hemi. And a lot of people think I'm insane, but that's fine. Most people with diesel pickups, they hardly ever tow anything anyway. All right, I just got back for getting my tires. Me and Jen stopped off, had something to eat, and as she took the car, is going down to Big Rig, go get stuff for Black Dog. So Big Rig Chrome Shop setting Black Dog up with some stuff too, so that's going to be quite helpful. Promo codes, yeah, that's going to be a thing. We're going to have to deal with that in the future, but Big Rig set up my fenders, so promo code FSC10. There was a little problem with FSC10 promo code for loaded fender products, but I'm told now that's fixed. So promo code FSC10 will get you loaded fender products. In fact, before I open the door, I'll show it to you. I know, it's like, man, this beginning part of this video is like a promo. Yeah, it kind of is. That's what we do. So yeah, there's my very beat up but quite sturdy loaded fenders, courtesy of Big Rig Chrome Shop. Promo code FSC10. Now, Loaded Fender does not only make the full fenders like I have. In fact, Loaded Fender does many other type of fender products, like half fenders, quarter fenders, all of that. Loaded Fender is its own brand. Like, you got all different kind of brands out there to make them. Loaded Fender is its own brand, but that's what these are. So promo code FSC10 expires September 1. September 1 is when that ends. So get your Loaded Fender products, bigrigchromeshop.com, or just go to the store. Go right up to the store and says, hey, tell you know, watch FSC trucking videos, blah, blah, blah. And I'd really like to get Loaded Fender products. Promo code FSC10. There you go. That'll get you 10% off at the store or online. All right, now we open up. And let's get to work finally. So now, battle plan is we're going to start draining these fuel tanks, dump it in here. Scrapper Mike will burn it up, so won't do us any good. It'll do him some good, so that's fine. I don't know what it was in. Well, whatever it is trash. All right, so this one I'll use for, I forgot to peel these labels off. This one I'll use for the waste oil. I have a valve in the side of the pail so it'll drain out. So I did that, I forget how many years ago it was I made this. God, it was forever ago. So I welded a pipe into the side of it so you just throw the throw valve and drain it out. So obviously I used the forklift to set it up there. I gotta come up with a better system, but that works. But anyway, so waste oil in there. The other one's gonna be for waste oil. I might use that one for coolant, not really sure yet, because eventually Black Dog's gonna need to be all new coolant put in there. This, scarily enough, might just be water in it. It should be antifreeze, but you never know. It was Southern Texas, how often did it freeze? So for sure, staying up here, either way, I might need to use a second tote for coolant. That probably makes most sense. All right, let's get these tanks started draining.
Oh, look who showed up again. My poor little errand girl, been running around all day today, running errands with me, running errands for me.
Now I gotta go home and go cook dinner.
Yummy dinner.
Yes.
All right, everything's in the trunk?
Yes.
Ooh, what we got?
Got some good stuff.
Ooh, we got some good stuff. Yeah, we do. Need help carrying that?
That's pretty light, actually.
You hold that.
What's in the bag? Oh, we've got, ooh, yes. Yes, I love it. I know what that's for. So, I was told to try these out somewhere on something. These legendary watermelon lights, 1.5-inch glass lens. We at least got to power these up later and find out. That probably on a different video, but we got to figure that out. All right, so then, if you thought the lenses on the top of Black Dog was something else, there we are. So these legendary watermelon lights, along with these brackets, can we figure out maybe where this is supposed to go? Let's see here. What do you think about this? Obviously not this bumper. Something like that. Something like that. Uh-huh. Yeah, I like that. There's a reason for it. Orwell had 3 lights on the side of the bumper, a square bumper, and Black Dog's got an 18-inch bumper. It's actually on a box sitting on the back of Orwell's frame. We're getting ready to go do that here probably tomorrow. But there were 3 lights on the side of the bumper, and that's a 20-inch bumper. This is being an 18, there's not gonna be enough room for 3 lights. So I was like, you know what? Let me try these legendary lights. They worked out real good up top. So, blammo. Alrighty, now.
Here, I'll grab that.
Thank you, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. You ever see pictures of them bulldogs that like Spike on TV? You know, the cartoons, big, what was that, like a bulldog? Yeah, it looks like he belongs on a hood of a Mack truck, not a Peterbilt. But it was like, what was the name? Spike, literally, right?
Mm-hmm.
He walked around like this, like that, you know, and had the big spikes on his collar. Well, he's kind of got that doggish attitude. Well, the dog needs the same attitude. Blammo! Spikes it is. Matter of fact, Big Rig Chrome Shop, promo code FSC Spike. There you go. That's anything. In store, in person, FSC Spike. 10% off, boys and girls. No promo code for Mercedes. Sorry, guys. Sorry, babe. Close the valve. I'll break this sucker loose. There we go. All right, let's. Let's. This is all going to get replaced, obviously. Old yucky diesel. Yeah, yeah. There's only like, I don't know, 50 gallons per tank. Yeah, just a while. I feel like I did this before. No, we did. My job is dumping it in.
That thing makes it so much easier, doesn't it?
What thing?
This tote.
Yeah.
does. All right, now for the most part, passenger side's pretty much empty. I mean, it's just dribbling at this point. I turned the valve off on the driver's side. I did notice this though. I was trying to see if they were still angled down with the front tires removed, and then sadly, I saw that the front tank has been damaged. So something hit it right there, you could see. And then the bottom got ganked up a little bit. So I'm wondering if this shouldn't be replaced or not, but it did hold fuel. And I don't think we're gonna get tanks that quick. So my thought on removing this and polishing it still holds. I mean, as long as it holds fuel, which it does, I'm okay with it. I just got to get a hold of Shimon and see if we can get new tanks like that. If not, then we'll just run what we brung, and then we can change that out later. But I'm thinking at least if we drain it and polish it up and put it back on, it'll at least look better. I mean, we're not looking for perfection here. We're looking for good. Remember, these aren't show trucks. These are for promotion. So it's for growing the channel, growing his, growing mine. All right, so let's close this valve. And that stopped because I turned the valve off on the other side. It was siphoning through, so I figured we'll do 2 for 1 while we can. Okay. Hose won't drip much. Let's open the tank up now. Oh, look at all that nastiness just come out of there. See that right there? This glob of crap. Look at that. Yeah. I knew it. I effing knew it. About best Darth Vader impression. There we go. Last of it out. It's pretty yucky in there. Actually really yucky in there. All right, so what I've done is I've dismounted the old tires that were on the rims that were on my old step deck. The wheels and tires are the same, so this way I can get this done while I'm working on other things. So I gotta put the valve stem in quick. So I've already obviously taken the tire off, clean the wheel, clean the valve stem hole. So what I do is I put the longer valve stem on the inner wheel, usually with an extension. I couldn't get a brand new one, so I'll run without one. Next time we service the trailer, I'll put the new extension on. Excellent. Now ready to mount the wheel, or tire. These are the tires me and Jen went and got earlier. I like these better than Michelin's. They do a lot better. They're not perfect, but they do better. I think in closing on 20 years, I've had one, maybe two grenade. I've had a couple of Bridgestones, a lot more than them, I think. But overwhelmingly, I've always ran these Michelin's. Better luck with the other end. Get my bag of tire life. done. See, I put the short valve stems on the outside. I can get the chuck in it easier with it mounted on the truck, or trailer, more accurately.